Okay, nobody's here. Hmm.
Hi, how are you? Thanks, Ramit. I got the information.
It's not Ramit, it's Meet.
Oh, it's Ramit's name. Hi, Karima. How are you?
Is his name. Yeah, everybody's sick today. Marcel's sick, and
Oh,
it was his
no.
class. But yeah, so Ramit had to run somewhere. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be here.
Oh, it's good to see you. How was your weekend?
Very nice, very nice. It was very relaxing, actually.
Oh, good
Mm,
for you.
Yeah, usually when we get together with family, it's crazy. But this time it was kind of quiet. It was just a friend of mine visited me, and,
Oh,
and
nice.
we didn't do much. We just relaxed. Just
Oh,
it.
good, good. You went out
How
to
about
eat?
you?
Good food?
Yeah, we did. We did go out to eat. We did just stay. We cooked at home. We did the barbecue, but it was
Nice.
yeah, it was yeah.
Took
How
your own
about
sweet time. My son was visiting from Indonesia.
yeah,
So he left this morning to go back to Indonesia. So it was nice. We went out to have a quick bite to eat yesterday because he was visiting friends. He came last week, but he was in New York. So he's visiting friends, family, neighbors. So we got a few minutes of his time. Only because he
yeah,
slept here a few days, we were able to see him and have some,
good.
conversation with him in the morning. But so he went back to Indonesia. But it was good to see him. We hadn't seen him in quite a few months.
Wow, that's nice. That's
Yeah, so it
nice.
was nice. So hopefully we're planning to visit him. So hopefully. next
Hi,
year.
Latoya.
Good morning.
Hi,
How are
Latoya.
you?
I'm driving, so
Oh, you're driving. Okay.
yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Good.
I work most of it. I don't ever have a day off.
Good. Good. So yeah, I think Marcel was to do today's class was about listings and how to get evaluations for listings. So I'm gonna leave that to him because he has his own way of doing that, and his own way. Yeah, he does his calculations. So I'll let him do that. Uh, do you have the link for the meeting today?
May.
Yeah, somebody sent it to you?
I have the Christine has sent me like the whole week of the meetings, and it had the
Okay,
links in there. So I have that saved in my email.
okay. Let me see why it's not working for some people. Can you just email me that link?
Sure.
Yeah, I know I have it somewhere, but it's easier.
So I can send you back, Latoya, since you're driving, I can forward it back to
Oh, okay. Thank you.
me. Yeah, because that
Yeah,
way it's
just forward it back
safer for
to
you.
me. Yeah, just send it back to me.
Yes, because it's safer
And
that way.
yeah,
Let me
this way I'll
just,
send it to Wade. So, so we thought like maybe, are you guys both doing KV Core?
I've been doing learning KB core and learning the zone, both of them. But I'm still signed up with KB core.
Okay.
I just sent
But
you the email with all the links.
yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna forward it to Wade. Mm. Yes, I got your email, but there's a link there?
It's an email with all the meetings and the Zoom link. The active link in the email.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Oh, you're there. Okay, good. I was trying to find a link for to send it to you.
Previous link was not working, so I had to find the email in which all the links are there.
Okay,
Right.
good. Okay, good. So, so we were just talking about our weekend and what we did, and thank you for joining me. Did you send the link to Carol so she could join if she wants to?
Yeah, I've sent it to her.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, and can you just put it in WhatsApp and then anybody else wants to join?
Sure.
And so, do you guys want to learn anything in particular today? Do you want to, because it's just the two of you, there's nobody else, so we might as well cater it to just two of you. If you want to learn anything specific, or
Me
do you want to?
specifically, oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, Pranima, before I mute myself back. Um, Me specifically, like, how do you go about getting your first client? I mean, I don't know. I'm struggling with that first client. I know it's hard for buyers right now, and I know Marcel wants me to start on the buyer end, but even trying to find buyers, it's been a little difficult. You know, my brother is interested in buying, but his pre-approval right now is 150,000. I'm like, that's not going to cut it, brother. You know, I love you, but either you're gonna have some more money down, but finding
Yeah.
something for 150,000 is not really feasible. So but he is on my clientele list, but trying to find that first one. I've been kind of struggling with that, but
Okay. Have you met with Ved yet to set up your contacts and set up your website and your database and all that?
yes, we had a meeting last week. Yep,
You have.
I did.
So were you able to download all your contacts and put them in one suite?
I didn't download them all, like specific people I know who are interested in buying. I've
No, it
been putting
doesn't
them
have to
in.
because you don't know who's interested in buying.
Oh, okay.
Put
Okay.
everybody, if you know, then what's the problem, right? You're
Okay.
just trying to figure out, like, you just want to tell them that you're a realtor. You don't
Okay.
have to know who's buying. That's
Okay.
them telling you they're looking for something. So everybody that you know, anybody and everybody that you know, whether it's people from work or people from your kids' school or people who you have ever met. Each and every person has to go into your database. And that's the most important thing. Like I taught a class the other day just about database and how important it is to have your database because your business is as big as your database. And the more people you feed in your database, more people you have friends with social media, and you also have to put yourself out there as a realtor all the time. Because when people think realtor, you should be the first one come to their mind.
Okay.
So that's how you have to brand yourself. You're nothing else, you're a realtor. That's it. And whether even you're eating dinner at a restaurant, you have to somehow say that you're a realtor. Whenever you're posting anything on social media, you have to make sure somehow whether you brand it with your logo, our branding's so cool that it's going to teach you that where you can even brand a regular picture with um, our fonts and our um, social assets that we have, like our styling tools. Um, and people just get curious, what is that? And that slowly becomes your branding. So I highly encourage you to complete all your 8 classes with and make sure you learn our platforms and make sure you put each and everyone that you know in your contacts because those are the people some might and then put them on market reports, put them on listing alerts, and that's how they will kind of start looking, searching, and it's not going to happen overnight. Somebody might contact you, I'm looking for a rental. Somebody might just ask you a question. So this is how it's all going to start. But at least put each and everybody in your contact database. Then KV Core, we were going to do a little overview of KV Core today. We have some lead generation tools in KV Core, and they can give you leads. So as an office, we will be doing some ad spend the next few weeks, and that's going to be a referral fee to the office, and we can assign those leads to whoever is interested. So that will be another good way to at least build your pipeline and get started with um, at least something that comes your way. All these leads that are going to come might be very raw. They might just started looking, but that's where it comes, where you have to nurture them, call them, make sure you're in touch with them, and it happens over time. So if you're doing the right things, you're making sure you're talking to your people, you're making sure you're adding somebody in every day, it'll eventually come together and you will see results. So, hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. How was your weekend, Linda?
It's crazy. It was my grandson's 4th birthday.
Oh,
So
wow.
it
Yeah.
was nice. We had a nice celebration.
I
I
don't know.
missed the big, and then we decided to put the house up on the market. So it's nuts. But I missed the beginning.
No, we were just talking. We were just talking about weekends and everything. And then it was just Sophia and Latoya. So I asked if there was anything in particular they want to know. And Latoya wanted to know how she could get her first client, how should she start? And so I was giving her a little idea of how to put everything into her database, people who she knew, people who she had known over the years, everybody and
Thank you.
everybody has to go in your database and you have to market to them. So yeah, she said she's
For
only
some
put,
reason, you keep going in and out. I don't know what happened. I must have a bad connection.
I think it's something to do with either Zoom or our internet. Is it still bad?
Yeah, you go out, so I'm not really getting the whole gist of this conversation. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
But-
Let me see if I could change my location and go outside. Oh,
if everybody else.
can you guys hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you, but not every word. That's why. But go ahead. I don't want to hold everybody up. So don't worry about it.
Christine, I need help. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it better? Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know if I should change my,
No, it's better,
okay,
actually.
good. Okay, that's good. I was trying to change my location, but I unplugged it and
What happened?
then I
Yeah,
lost the voice.
don't go crazy. It's
Okay.
better. It's better.
Okay,
Don't go
good,
crazy on
good.
my account.
Okay, okay, no, I think it happens sometimes. Nobody could hear me. So, so yeah, this is what we were talking about. Just I was talking to Latoya about how she could get started. And that's kind of we were having the discussion of for a new agent, how to get started. Do you have any ideas for her, Linda?
Other than, yeah, doing open houses is another way. Because if, sometimes people don't come with an agent and you might be able to get a few clients that way, other
Yeah.
than your base. But that's how I started. I did a lot of open houses in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, your sphere is the most important people that already
Yes,
trust you.
absolutely.
Yeah, so that's what you put in your database, anybody you know. And then after that, you try to lead generate by either doing open houses, spending some money here and there to get some leads
Yeah,
and
you do.
nurturing them. And people who come to
Mhm.
open houses might not be ready yet. So it's happened to me where they've come this year and they then started talking to me next year, but you have to stay in touch. And that's the whole point, like to have all these CRMs in place, sending something consistently. KV Core will automatically start communicating. It will alert you if somebody is joining, somebody is looking at properties multiple times. So have you guys started KV Core? Have you built your profile and have you started doing anything with it yet? Doing any of the trainings yet?
So I haven't gotten on to KV Core yet. I don't know if, who do I need to
I
connect
think
with?
yeah, with Christine. So she's
Oh,
gonna
okay. Oh, I
send
think,
you.
okay.
I think you're with Wycott, so you'll have to contact Wycott to
Oh, yeah, they
remove.
disconnected.
So this,
Because,
okay, so
yeah, I
we'll
had
tell
to have them
Christine to
Oh, okay.
send you, and then you can do your basic training with that.
Okay. Okay, good. Because they were still sending out information on my name from
Okay.
Wycott. So it was just last week that they disconnected. So,
Okay, good,
okay. So I'll touch bases with Christine and take it from there.
Okay.
Vet, I think I have some meetings with you coming up this week and next week, Thursday, I think after the team meeting. So we can go over some things of,
Sure, we can.
I need to upload my contacts that I have from KV Core. So that's in one suite. What's the
You can put
CRM?
them back in KV Core.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
can
put them
in
back.
KV Core as well as one suite. We can add them in both.
Okay, good, because I want to start calling some folks, but it's just so many. I just want to make sure I can put down my notes and things like that. So maybe on Thursday, I think we're meeting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. We can do that if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, I'll have to join back in 2 minutes. I need to restart my laptop.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem. And Linda, did you have anything in specific that you had concerns or questions with? Are you doing KV Core?
My core people, have I
No,
been
KV.
in touch?
We are
Well, the
starting.
last time I was,
No, I'm
the
talking
last
about
time-
KV Core. KV Core is the new platform that we're signing up for.
I
And-
haven't even looked at that. I have no idea what it is. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No problem. I know you've been away.
I have between the wedding, my
I know.
granddaughter's first birthday, and then we went to Europe. Now we just listed that. I haven't had a chance
I
to
know.
do. I'm working with 4 buyers, but I haven't had a chance to do anything else for my business.
No
Nothing.
problem. So KV Core is something, it's a CRM It's a
Oh.
very intelligent CRM that it will communicate with your clients, and as they're searching, it'll notify you what they're looking at. So this way you stay more hands-on with them. You can
Oh.
also do some lead generation with that if you want to spend $100, $200 a month, and pick a zip code that you wanna promote. You can directly contact them and they will advertise for you and the leads will come directly to you. We are also doing some lead generation with the office. Our lenders are gonna participate and we're gonna do some lead generation. And that
With
will
Brenda?
be with Brenda, and no, Brenda's not doing it. This would be PNC Bank and a new lender, which is Brian Homowitz. He's with Cross Country.
Oh.
He was here on our last meeting. So those two will be
Okay.
participating for some lead generation. And as we get the leads, they will also get the leads. So we'll both work on them, whoever can convert it
I
on.
really have to come into the office and
Yes.
catch up.
Yes,
I
that's
have
something
no
that,
idea of what's going on.
yeah, that's something that,
Honestly,
yeah, we were gonna touch base on that a little bit today to see if you want to do it. If you want to take the leads from the office, it'll be a 25% referral. Then you don't have to invest your
Okay.
own lead generation. If you want to lead generate on your own, you could do that. Spend 100, 200, whatever you want to do. And you can do your own lead generation as well. But the system over time will start working for you. It'll, once you have your database in there, they can search for properties. All our MLSs are linked to that. So anything in New Jersey people are looking at, they can search there. It's a pretty cool program and it has a lot of extra lead generation tools too. So if you're advertising a listing from KV Core, say if your house is listed, you go to KV Core, find it, and then share it from there to Facebook or wherever you want to share it. People will have no choice but to register before they can see it. So that will be a good lead
but
capture.
I have to come in. I'm not getting the whole thing. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to come into the office. It's just
Yeah,
hard.
I mean,
I only
yeah.
have 2 days.
Yeah, you just have to invest a
'Cause
little
I
bit time
babysit.
into it because it's not gonna
Yeah.
happen overnight. Yeah. So you'll have to invest a little bit time to learn it. And
Sorry, Purnima, sorry to cut you off. Linda, I have the training sessions for KV Core from Realty Waking Up to Win class in my document. You can have a brief overview from there. And related to like Central specifically, if I recall, Ramit does trainings on a regular basis.
Okay,
can
yeah,
join
I'm
that
gonna
one
have
as
to
well.
hook up with Ramit and do it. If you want to send that, that would be great.
Yeah.
If I wind up selling this house, I'm not gonna be doing anything but packing. I have 26,
All right.
28 years.
So we'll
28
leave you alone.
years.
We'll leave you alone
28
for now.
years
Yeah.
to pack, and it's 4,300 square feet and not including the basement. So I don't even know how
I
I'm gonna
know.
get it done.
Congratulations on listing it. I know you've
Well, I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm still really not decided. I know I
I know
listed
it's
it, but
hard. It's hard.
it's really hard. It's
Yeah.
really hard.
All right.
I don't know. And you know what the thing is? It's not even what you can make now. It's in the next 10 years if I don't sell. Honestly, that's what got me to sell. Because we're getting ready to retire, and I don't know if I want to put all this. We did
Yeah.
a lot, but it's just always something with houses, and it's a
Mhm.
second. So we have the beach house. If I didn't have anywhere to go, I wouldn't sell. But now that we have, because you really can't find that much out
Mhm.
there. So we'll see. But I'm sorry, I don't need to take up this whole conversation. You
No
guys,
problem.
I will reach out to Ramit and see when I could come
Yeah, I
in.
mean, Ramit doesn't do
when
KV
he's
Core
available.
classes. He doesn't do KV Core. Marcel would be doing KV Core. And
Okay.
we will be, and KV Core does their own a lot of trainings. So it's a very intense program. It takes a
Okay.
long time to learn it. So once you get
Yes. So maybe
started.
this isn't the best time.
Yes, so once you, I mean, it takes time, so just put, it's one day at a time. So you'll put all your database in there, at least get your profile started, and it takes time to slowly learn it. Nothing's happening overnight. But when you come, we can talk
Okay.
more about it with you. And
Okay, yeah, I don't want to
so-
hold everybody up.
no problem. So have you done any classes with Ved yet, Linda?
Have
Oh,
I
she's
done any what?
Have you done any classes with Ved? Have you done your contacts? Have you done your website, anything like that?
Text how? What do you mean? I can't,
Oh.
you're going in and out
No,
again. Have I been in touch with my contacts? The last time I really reached out to
No,
everybody was the.
no.
Oh,
Have you done any
Ved
classes
scheduled
with
meeting.
Ved?
no, none.
Okay, so that's another thing I want you to schedule. Ved, can you talk a little bit?
Sure. So, Linda, I'll send you a link so you can schedule a meeting with me, and I'll help you with all the tools that we use, so
Okay,
that
that would be great.
when you have a new listing, we can sell it faster. It could reach a lot of people. So what we can do is we can schedule a meeting maybe this week or next week, and I can help you out with the tools and apps.
Yeah, this is,
And do
oh,
this week
yeah,
because,
Ved can, yeah, he's gonna send you a
but maybe,
Calendly link. So you can pick the day that works for you, and please show
Okay.
up because he's gonna block that time for you. So he
Okay.
can put all your contacts for you. He can show you how to do, um, put your contacts, make your website, and do a little bit of housekeeping on your website. So just please schedule a time, and maybe once a week or once every other week, whenever you have time, just
Okay.
schedule a time with
Okay.
him so you can learn the tools that we have.
yes, that I really need to do
Yeah.
that because I haven't been keeping up with anything.
Yes, and
So,
Latoya, have you done this?
What was that? I'm sorry.
No, Latoya, I was asking Latoya if she's met with,
Oh,
I met with Ved, right? BED.
yes,
That's what you're saying. Yeah, I had a meeting with him last week. He was checking my zone page and everything, and I know Marcel shows me the KV core whenever, I told him I'd bother him
Okay.
again when he get back. But I
Okay.
did the training for the KV core. It's just Marcel, he shows me a little bit of what to do here and there.
Okay, good. So Ved will, it's ongoing with Ved for like 7-8 weeks till you learn all your tools. So
Okay.
one meeting is not enough. So once you end with your first meeting, please schedule the second meeting. So this way you don't lose track of it, and he can continue where he left off. And he has a whole schedule for you, so he has to go through all the trainings. So make sure you schedule the next meeting with him and continually do that till it all comes together to you. And maybe even after that, if you need help, you can always schedule a meeting with him with whatever you need. Okay. Yeah, I mean, today, like I said, Marcel was supposed to do his training on getting evaluation for listings. So what do you guys currently use to get evaluations for listings? Sophia, what do you use to do evaluations?
I've used NPR, was it NPR?
RPR?
RPR, and the MLS when I do comms. That's what I use, depending on the MLSs, depending on the county, of course. So I'll use
Yes.
that. But I find that the RPR, I think I need a little more training on it. I find that sometimes, like one of the last research that I did, I was looking up for something for a house for 800, I think it was 895. And obviously I couldn't find anything really in that price range, but I was even looking at the type of homes, the criteria is like the bedrooms back, and I was unable to find anything. And I broke it down to even 600,000 and 700,000. So I don't know if it's me as the user not doing the right thing, but I've used it before and I've gotten reports that I've used for listing that has been successful where I did get the listing based on the RPR report. So I'm not sure. I think that may have been an anomaly because the price range
Yeah.
was so outside of what the community really lends itself to.
Yeah, sometimes it's automated, so it would not find a value to
Right.
come up with. And some houses are unique and some houses are, so that's why you have to use your judgment at that point. Look at the area, look at the surrounding houses, look at like what you can add to the subject property and what you have to delete from the subject property to come up with this, with a value. And RPR has that little field for like adding and subtracting things. So if it doesn't give you a value, then you can put your own listings, and then you can add bedrooms or add square footage or subtract the age of the house or whatever you need to do to come up with a realistic value. Um, and of course, it's complicated in a situation like this, but most of the time, RPR will come up with a value when you put the property address in. It's a very quick way to evaluate something. I've used it when I'm on the road and somebody, like me, when I have to go quickly, somebody called and I have to just go quickly and don't have time to research. I'll quickly go to my RPR app, put the property address, get a quick value of how much it should be. And then, of course, if you want to do a detailed evaluation, you'll do the add and subtract, but it does pull the comps that RPR has used to come with that value. I think that's a good way to at least get started. So next week, hopefully Marcel will continue with how he does. He has a good system to do the same thing, basically to take the properties from the MLS and just add and subtract what needs to be to the subject value to come up with. But you can do this mainly on a house where you cannot see a good comp in the area. It's, you can at least see how much the houses are selling for in that area. And if one house is completely out of line, every other house is 300 and 400, and your house is at 800, then it's something that the buyer has to decide whether they want to be in that area where everything else is 400 and you're at 800. But you just have to, at that point, try and see how much those kind of houses are selling in the neighboring towns, and then put them accordingly and just let the buyers decide, and the market will speak for itself in that point.
Yeah, I found it, thank you. I found it to be very useful. I've used it several times for listing presentation, and the range, it gives you a nice range from the lower to maybe the highest. And then when it does provide the homes that are similar or with, comparable comps, it's been useful. And I've used it several times for listings, and I've gotten the listings, and we have, decided in between the suggested points. So it's been useful.
Yeah, I believe KV Core also has a good evaluation platform. And that's a good lead generation tool too. If you go to KV Core and say, find the value of your home and advertise that, the client will get an automatic valuation, you'll get a lead capture. So those are the things that KV Core does offer. And I just want to know if everybody would be able to at least do their initial training before we do a formal class on it. So once you sign up, the system will prompt you to do your initial training, and then we can go deeper and learn all the tools. Wade, do you want to just at least show the platform to everybody?
Yeah, sure. Let me share my screen.
Hello?
So I think you have disabled the screen sharing. Can you please make me the host so I could share the screen?
How do I do that?
Can you see the participants? And there will be an arrow right beside it.
Yes.
Just click on the participants and you'll find my name, and there you can go and make me the host.
Okay. Okay. You're the host now.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
No,
I can.
Okay, awesome. Let me load the
Can you make
KV
it larger? Kind of
I
small.
can't see it.
This is the
I
Can you
still,
open
I
the
think-
window? Make it larger.
Can you, okay, I can see it pretty good.
Okay. Maybe it's
Maybe you have
me.
to
I
do
only
something
see
on
pump.
your end.
Let me take my chat off.
I only see Pranina.
Oh, I think let me make it wider.
Maybe you can minimize my face so you could see the screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let me see.
Okay,
Oh,
I think this the activity page is not loading. Purnima, can you check at your end if it's working?
I can see your screen.
Okay, now
Okay.
it's
Oh,
Yeah.
there it goes.
yeah. So basically, this is how your KV Core dashboard will look like. You can
now
see-
I lost the picture completely.
Hmm.
So in the activity page, you can basically see all your leads that you have added and what all you are doing with those leads, and if those leads are sending you messages or emails to you, so you can see that as well. And if I scroll down, I can see that some of the leads have been marked in red. So red basically means that they are not interested. So what you can do is when you go to the lead, to access the leads, you first have to go to Smart CRM.
Mhm.
And once you click on Smart CRM, you'll need to go to My Contacts.
Mm.
And from My Contacts, you can basically add a lead by clicking on Add Contact. Or if you have already added a contact, you can click on the lead. And you can check all the activities that's been happening with that lead. And if you want to drop the lead, you can basically just delete them or just move to a new folder, which is the sphere folder or closed folder. That means that the lead is not interested, and then you won't be able to send any emails to them if you're running campaigns. We have different kinds of campaigns in KV Core, just like OneSuite, but KV Core has a little more of a campaign. So what those campaigns will do is you can select a particular lead and you can assign the campaigns to them. And once you assign them, then you don't have to send any emails and text, because the campaigns or KV Core will automatically send the emails and texts on your behalf. So this way you can use KV Core if you have, let's say, if you want to do cold lead campaign, if you have a new listing campaign, or if you want to do any sorts of campaign, you can do that with your leads. That way you don't have to come to KV Core again and again and send out the emails and texts. So the campaigns would work automatically for you. You just have to assign them to the leads. Next, we have this listing page. So if you go to listings, you'll be able to see all your listings, because this will KV Core is connected to your IDs. So once you have a new listing in any Flex MLS or anywhere, this will automatically extract those listings. And if you want to boost those listings, you need to click on the listing here. And once you click on the listing, you'll be able to see all the details of that listing. And if you want to boost your property, there's an option here in the top right corner which says boost property. So that basically means that your listing will be posted on Facebook and Nextdoor automatically on your behalf. You just have to pay for that ad, and the ads will run automatically. So to do that, you just need to click on boost property, and it will take you to Boost app that we have. So here you can see if you want to do a listing boost, you want to do an open house boost, price reviews, or sold. So this way you can do it. And then you need to select the pricing plan. Whichever plan you select, just click on the select button here. And once you do that, you just need to add the card info, and your ad will start running on Facebook and Nextdoor. So this way you can boost your property as well. Or if you want to send the property, you want to do a mass email of the property, then we have this option here, send via email. And once you do that, you can create the email from here, and then you can send it to all the leads and all the contacts that you have. So we
You
will
can also
basically,
share it from here, right, to all your social media.
yes, we can do that as well.
Yeah, and
So
when you share it, I think they will have to register before they can see the listing, right?
yeah, so once you have added the listing in the MLS, then only you can see the listing in KV Core, else you won't be able to see it. And then we have some marketing campaigns here, marketing tools here, which you can use. We have smart campaigns, search alerts, CMA builder, schedule mass emails. You can basically schedule the emails and it will send out automatically on the particular date or event that you want to send. Then we have this lead generation tools here. You can create a landing page. You can call and text capture the leads. You can basically host a virtual open house. You can get more leads, but this is a paid tool to get more leads. But I think it's pretty good. We haven't used it yet, but we will use it soon, and then we'll let you know how it's working. And if you want to bulk import your contacts, so you'll need to go to Lead Engine. There's an option here to bulk import. So basically, you have two menus in bulk import. Either you can send it to KV Core, you can send the leads to KV Core, and they will add on your profile, or you could add the leads by yourself as well. And then we have this website and IDX manager. So this basically means that you'll have your own website created by KV Core. And if you want to edit the KV Core website, you need to click on the web and IDX. So this way you can come here and you can edit your website from here. So we learn everything here. We are going to schedule meetings with KV Core training team, and it's just for the agents, and they'll basically tell you all about KV Core. And we also have KV Core training videos where you can go and watch the videos there.
And where would they find the videos?
In the support and training
Support.
section here. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you click here, you can start with the basics, then move on to the master KV Core. So in the basics, you can set up your profile, import your leads, start using your website. Then we have the master KV Core training platform where you can manage behavioral automation, you can do SOIs, and you can do hashtag research from here. And if you scroll down, we have more training videos here. So this way you can learn everything about KV Core. If you go to support and training, you can watch the videos there, but we'll also schedule meetings with the KV Core training team so they can train us even better. So this was just to give you an overview of KV Core.
Yeah, thank you, Will. It was very good. Yeah, this is new, so as we go, we learn a lot about it. But the main thing is to set up your account, make sure you do the basic trainings that are required. Once you set up your account, it'll prompt you to do your basic training. Once you do your basic training, then we can follow up the rest with more advanced trainings, either from the office or the live trainings from KV Core, or they might host some extra trainings for us. So we'll keep you all posted about that. And Latoya, this will really, really help your business once you start using it with your contacts.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying.
Oh, yes, yes. This is just the beginning. Yes. The first year is all about learning. It's going to all come together in the second year. You don't expect much in the first year. Yeah. It's just a lot of learning, putting yourself together, putting your database together, and making sure you just learn and be educated to service your clients. As it's like once you finish college, you have to go and learn at the job. This is what your training at the job would be. They don't teach you all this in school when you go to the real estate school. You don't even know what it's all about when you actually come and see how to sell a house. They don't even teach you that in school. So hopefully this will help you get some leads and get your pipeline built. Any other questions you might have? Any other concerns you might have?
I have 2 buyers that's still sitting on the fence. I have courted them, so to speak, professionally, you know, and it's pretty hard. I don't know. For them, they're concerned that they're going to be caught up in the buyer's pool.
And that's
And
everybody's concern. But what I've been telling everybody is that everybody's worried about interest rates. And
right,
the price
that
is so
too.
high, and it's like you don't know when the bottom is. Nobody knows. Maybe it's going to go even higher. We don't know.
Mm.
Interest rates are not set for if they're waiting for interest rates to drop,
Mhm.
then they shouldn't wait,
Right,
because anytime they drop, you can refinance. But if they find a house that they like, then, like Brian said, marry the house, date the rate.
they,
And the rate's gonna change, and the rate's gonna be adjustable later. So you cannot worry about the rate. Worst case scenario, you'll refinance. And if the rates go up, then at least you lucked out. You got it might even go up higher, who knows? So if they go
Yeah.
up higher, at least you secured it. If they go lower, you can always refinance.
right,
So at least give them that option, that secure it for now. If they go higher, you win. If they go lower, you still win. You can still refinance. But it's very, very important to find the house that you like. So let's try to do that. Once you find the house, then, I mean, the price of the house is what it is. How much could it go down? It might go down 5%, 10%. You're not selling, so it doesn't matter. In the long run, you're going to be living in the house.
right,
So what if it goes up higher? We don't know that.
right.
Hmm.
Well, I speak to them every week. I make sure I touch point with them every week.
Yeah.
And I have provided them with resources and vendors for certain things that they're doing because they want to, they're both have updated their basement and they're doing over their floors. They ripped up some carpets. So they're working on, you know, I'm working with them to kind of, because I visited the home to say, here are some of the things that you could work on, which is what they had in mind, you know, because they're intelligent people, so they know what will work and what won't. So just, you know, I've given them additional guidance and things of that nature, what makes sense to update or upgrade versus not. So they're working on that. So, you know, I'm still keeping in contact. I'm still showing my value by providing different vendors and services to them with other service providers. So I'm hoping by before the end of the summer, I can at least list, and the homes are in different locations. One is in Essex County, and one in Middlesex, which is South Brunswick. So it's not just one area. It's the community is different. So
Yeah, so we'll see.
so
Yeah.
hopefully,
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's everybody's challenge, because they don't want to sell because they don't know where to buy. So it's kind of you don't know whether to sell first, to buy first, and we all have those people. So we're just gonna see one day at a time how the market plans out. And now more than ever, they need you. So just make sure you're a good source of information, good source of support, be learning based. Um, Provide the tools. We have Move Easy. They will take care of the concierge service. If whatever they need, just sign them up with Move Easy, and then the load will come off your shoulders to they have a concierge to take care of all their needs. So we have all these tools to take advantage of. And good. All right. Thank you for coming today, and hopefully I'll see you in the office. Latoya, please make sure you sign up with Wade to get your database started.
Okay.
thank you.
I'm gonna try to make the office meeting this week.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
thank
very
you.
important. You do one-on-one with Wade to get your contacts all in one place. And
Okay.
then once they're all together in one place, it's easy to reach to them, to market to them, just to even send a 4th of July greeting or anything, just a happy birthday, if you know their birthdays. The more you feed your database, the more it'll work for you. So if you know their birthdays, their anniversaries, their kids' birthdays, whatever, feed as much as you can in your, yeah, in your database. This way, the database can automatically do things for you. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Just
Take
one last
care.
thing before, Sophia, we never touched base after our meeting on the Canva class. I've added the link to my training document in the chat in Zoom right now.
Oh, yes, I
I
saw.
don't know if you got that.
I got
I
a,
was-
yeah. Mhm.
That the chat has the document, you can just open it, and then all the trainings, everything that I have accumulated from Waking Up to Win and some from YouTube, you can find there, all in one document. And that's,
Okay,
I think most
great.
people I
see
have
here.
emailed
Thank
it
you.
to the
Um,
official channel. The new people who joined us after the initial email went out,
My system
I'm
is.
sorry, I'm sorry
breaking up.
about, I could not follow up with everyone.
Okay, maybe you can
There's
send
also-
one more time in the
Yeah.
WhatsApp chat and also in, put it in our Facebook group as well in the documents.
Okay.
This way we have it all in one place.
The Facebook group already has this document. I've already uploaded it on the Facebook group. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
sorry, on the WhatsApp chat, because I know everyone, as soon as someone new comes in, we add them to the WhatsApp group, but they don't remember, they don't go and check the previous messages and the documents in the group. So I've sent out 2 emails in the past month. I'll send this document out because now I've even, since we were talking about KB Core, I've added a training for KB Core for beginners. So a
Okay.
video that's been watched by over 28,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And this person has been doing a review for this software every year. So
Okay. Good.
this is something, so basically this is for beginners, and you can even they have advanced classes as well in that YouTube channel, that YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, we
asked-
already have the training, so
Yeah.
don't not
Yeah.
confuse this with that.
Yeah,
So we'll do
I'm
this.
just giving extra option if they're extra inquisitive. But all the other ones, I've added them under special training, so you don't have to do those. But the ones under regular training, those are one of the tools that we use on a regular basis. And Sophia, there's one, the concierge. That's an option that we give to our clients.
Yes.
To basically, that's an incentive for them to stay on with us, and that's basically an add-on. It's an entire concierge service that we provide them, and it's basically like they want a new cable connection. They want
That's the
someone to do the
movies.
painting. Yeah, Moviesy concierge service. That is a very good add-on. I even added that training in that document, so you can watch that. Basically, get in touch with the Moviesy. If you don't have that subscription, get it so that you can give it to your clients and make their move from their current housing to the new one very smooth. And like they will come back to you again and again every time they decide to relocate, and even recommend you to their friends and family because you made their move so much easier.
Thank you. I actually had the opportunity to use it. I think it was last week or a week before. With my buyers that are moving, we're closing, I guess, next week. So the team from Move Easy or the concierge team has reached out to them and have provided some assistance. But I still, I just kind of played around with it. I obviously need to be
Yeah,
a
and
little more familiar
Marcel's
with
very,
it.
very, and we also have a training on it. I
Yeah, I need a little more
believe,
training.
yeah, I believe they're doing a training. Moviesy team is doing a training for us.
Yes, I signed up
so-
for it.
No, they're coming to our office meeting or doing a special training for us. I think the email went out
Mhm.
a couple of days ago about the Moviesy training. I'll send that again. I'll tell Christine to send that again. I believe it's next week on the 13th.
At 11, I think.
at 11, yes.
Mhm.
So join that because that's going to come from exactly the vendor itself. So you can learn from the horse's mouth to say that what they have to do. Yeah. And it's always better when the vendors do their own trainings and we can ask them the questions that we have. So yes, please sign up for that so we know who's coming. All right. Thank you, everybody. And
Thank you.
thanks for joining with Giju, Carol. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Have a great day. Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.